When most business people outsource or get a team member to implement social media for them, what happens is the person, the supplier, or even the in-house team member, they get the tone of voice wrong, or you can tell they don't understand the industry, and it ends up looking silly. It ends up almost damaging for the brand, because you can tell the person doesn't understand like the hair and beauty industry, like they don't understand the hair industry, and they say the wrong things, or it sounds wrong, or their first language isn't actually the same as the businesses, and so grammatically it comes out with the wrong, grammatically incorrect, or just sometimes it just sounds detrimental, to the brand. So when we work with businesses in depth, my name is Christo from Basic Bananas. We're a marketing mentoring organization for small businesses. We've assisted hundreds of different businesses and tons of salons over the years. And one of the things that we see, a real common mistake, is people that they outsource it and the tone of voice comes wrong, they pay people money and it ends up horrible, and then they end up bringing it back in-house, having to do it themselves, and it's too much to juggle. So when we work with businesses in depth, we do encourage moving social media off your plate, moving it to someone else, to a team member or to a contractor. But basically what we need to do is have very clear guidelines. We have I'm not going to go through the whole thing right now, but I'll share some really key points. We have a whole social media planner that we complete for any business to then give to the person who's implementing for you, because it has to have every nitty-gritty detail. Now, some of the key points that I wanted to just share for now, for you to think about if you do have someone, even if they're in-house or a contractor or something, or you want to just start thinking through how you will remove yourself from doing the annoying task of social media, how you can then be prepared for that to move it to someone else. So one of the things is, just one of the many, many points, but I'm just going to share a few today, create some inspiration. Like, what is inspiration for you? What does inspiration look like when it comes to, for your brand? Like, what does your brand aspire to be like, or some inspirational channels? Now, they can be completely different industries. You might be a hair salon and you might be sharing Apple's social media profile, and that's okay. Might be Tesla, it could be any brand, but basically you want to show some inspiration to the people who will be implementing for you. Also, the audiences, you need to be clear on who are you talking to. So they need to see a profile of who the target customer is, so they know who they're talking to. Because if they're trying to talk to everyone, they kind of keep it general, and maybe it's a bit clinical, a bit dry. They need to know who they're talking to with your social media messaging, and so on. Now, a very important one is being clear and sharing your brand identity and tone of voice. So basically what you want to do is be clear on the brand identity. What's the personality of the brand? So anyone implementing understands that. When it comes to the tone of voice, we like to break it into a lot of different areas, where we'll say things like the tone of voice and writing style for the brand. We'll say tone of voice and we complete that. We might say communication style, we write like this, we use some emojis, it's pretty relaxed. Grammar and punctuations, yeah, we make up our own words, or we shorten words, we can, abbreviate things, it's okay, or not. And then when the tone of voice is communication style, grammar and punctuation once again. Differentiation, you want to share why your brand's different, so they understand that and they can try and highlight that through the social media implementation as well. So things like, here's what makes our brand unique, and here's what we are known for. So it might be something you're really aspiring to be known for with your business, but this is what we're known for and this is what we're striving to be known for. So they understand that and they can highlight that as well. And then that will resonate with those audiences, as I've just previously mentioned. Now, even for the use of AI, artificial intelligence, we see it more and more where people are just saying, well, I can just get, ChatGPT to do it for me. Even if you have someone implementing or using ChatGPT, you want to use it to brainstorm, to get like 80% of your idea, but you've still got to massage the other 20% of the idea or the text or the social media post to make it in your brand voice and adjust it to be unique and so on. Otherwise, it'll just look like generic content. But even when we write into AI, some of the prompts and things we'll use are like, our identity is, our writing style is. We tell ChatGPT this content. Our writing style is not. what makes us unique. We still include that. Our audience is who we're talking to. And then we'll say something like, can you please write, 5 different Instagram posts? And then we use that as idea generation. Then we still massage those to get them into shape, the kind of shape that we want to get those. Now, this is what I wanted to share for today. So just hopefully from this already, without the entire social media plan, you've got some ideas of things you can do to help improve your social media. Even if it's you yourself implementing, it might actually give you more clarity writing these things down, having that documented, so that when you're implementing, it makes it even easier for you. You know who you're talking to, your personality, your differentiation, and things you highlight, and the writing style and everything. It makes it so much easier even for yourself to implement if it is just you doing it. I trust you've got a lot of value out of this episode and some things you can implement to help you with implementing social media. And once again, my name's Christo from basicbananas.com. We're a marketing mentoring organization assisting small businesses to grow their brands and get more customers.